Hello family, it's Arhinna, your tarot life coach, bringing you your June 2020 tarot scopes, big baby. Big hugs, lots and lots of love, high fives, and some damn dirty shoulder rubs. What's up, fam? I hope you're staying safe, first of all. Second, I hope you're enjoying these videos. And third, I hope you're subscribing and liking and sharing. With that being said, we're halfway through the year, guys. There's been a lot of shifts and changes for all of us. Thank you so much for all your love and support. I truly appreciate it, especially during this time. So with that being said, this is our astrological intro. And like I always say, I'm not an astrologist, but I dip and dabble and I actually love it. So with that being said, let's talk about what's going to happen on June 5th. Oh my goodness. This is like the start off to the eclipse season, okay? So just be ready. Buckle up tight, buttercup. We're going for a ride, okay? On the 5th full moon, lunar eclipse, 15 degrees Sagittarius, and that's going to push us into wanting to get out of the house even more, right? Now remember, the nodes have shifted back in May, and so with that energy, now we're changing how the eclipses are going. So on the 5th, that's a big day. Be prepared, be ready for information to come forth. On the 18th, we have Mercury going retrograde, 14 degrees Cancer. 1, individuality. 4, your foundation. Put it together, that's a 5 equals change. There is going to be a change in the home front, a change in communication, and we have to be prepared because it's moving us into all the way until July 12th before it goes direct, okay? Then, happy birthday, Cancers. It's your season on the 20th. The 21st is a new moon annular solar eclipse, okay? And I had to look at my notes because I was like, oh my God, that's like hard for me to say. 0 degrees Cancer. So 2 eclipses in the same month, and then we have another one in the beginning of July. So that energy, again, is going to be revealing and showing and transforming the areas that may need to be changed. Now, or should be changed, should I say. On the 23rd, Neptune goes retrograde, 20 degrees Pisces, as if we didn't have enough trouble communicating. Now we have this energy of dreaminess and a little bit of deception going on. So be aware, don't spread lies, spread love, okay? That kind of energy. Be careful on the overindulgence in alcohol and stuff of that nature. Now, on the 25th, all my beautiful couples, I know y'all are just waiting for this day. Venus goes direct, 5 degrees Gemini. What I'm going to say to this energy, and I'm going to be putting out a video very soon to explain how to utilize retrogrades to bless your life and how to transform your life. This energy hopefully showed you areas of communication that needed to change and how to develop and how to grow together. In other ways, it might have showed you what you no longer desire and you're ready for something new to enter your life. On the 27th, Mars enters into Aries to prepare us for the huge day of June 30th. This is the second time Jupiter and Pluto will be conjunct in Capricorn, having an intense conversation about what's to come for us, right? Remember, we have another one finally in November, and then Pluto will be starting to shift going towards Aquarius for the 2021, okay? So with that, I'm going to say this is a month of change, a month of development, and a month of information. So be aware of what you're listening to, and if something doesn't resonate, guys, and if something is upsetting your spirit, pull back, take a break, evaluate, and ask yourself, why is that bothering me? Why does that not set right with me? Do I need to go do my own research? Because you should always do your own research. So with that being said, guys, I love you, love you, love you. We're going to have so much fun this month. But you know I love pick-a-cards, and I know I haven't been doing them lately on a daily basis because I have had family who has been very ill, and I haven't been up to par, as I should say. So with that being said, let's pick your energy. Will it be 1 or 2? If you chose card number 1, you have the seer, seeing beyond current situations. And I feel like with what's going to be happening, this is the most important energy. You have to allow things to play out. Sometimes things aren't meant to be revealed at all times. We need to be left with that little bit of what's going to happen next so that we can have anticipation and excitement as opposed to anxiety and stress. We can always transform energy. The second one you have is, if you chose card number 2, you have the Trader. What? You a trader? No, I'm just playing. This is about an even exchange of energy to create abundance. So this is about coming from your heart space. How can you come from your heart space to go up to the mind and create and alchemize and do something big for yourself? And abundance isn't just in money. Abundance in love, abundance in friendship, and abundance in hope. So I hope that you're cultivating this for what's to come this month. Big hugs, you guys. I love y'all so very much. And if you're interested in a read, hit me up at arianaluciano@gmail.com or on the gram at arianaluciano. Be blessed, fam. Hello, Gemini. It's your season, baby. I know you guys are doing well. I hope everything is working out for you guys. We are going to jump into your read. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Venus if you're listening for love. Now, the lineup is going to be power, animal, mind, body, and soul. Hit up the tarot, get some relationship and love, get some health, and some extra insight from ancestors. So, thank you so much for joining with me, and let's jump into your read. So you have the beautiful cow coming in, and as you can see, she's resting on the grass. She's enjoying herself. But the cow is symbolic of patience, nourishment, abundance, fertility, and she's very grounded, as you can see. And this is about provisions. So if you kind of think about the Milky Way, that's the great mother goddess of joy, was considered the nourisher of all things, all right? So this energy, when the cow shows up, it's telling you abundance is going to be coming into play for you this month. I also feel like this is a great time to connect with your mother or being a mother, really enjoying that energy and moving forward. And for all my fathers out there, happy Father's Day. So that's what the cow is bringing in for you, is abundance and fertility and staying grounded, all right? Now, mentally, you have the mother of life showing up. And whenever the mother of life comes up, this is the sustainer of life. This is Isis. And then we have this beautiful ankh right here showing up to show you that there is life to be lived abundantly. So Isis is known as the sustainer of life. And it's time for you to start living as opposed to just going through the motions, okay? This is also telling you to connect with the Divine Mother, to connect with Gaia. And this also brings guidance that new people and places and things are going to enrich your life in the near future. And if you've been praying for something new and fresh, this is symbolic. This is like your rebirth, all right? Like, I'm coming out. Ah! That's what I feel like you should be doing. I want the world to know. Come on, Gemini. Come on, baby. Now, you have the Scarlet Macaw coming in for your physical advice for your body. And the Scarlet Macaw is known as the Phoenix Rising or the rebirth, according to the Nahuali. And the Aztecs, the Scarlet Macaw was the volatile of the goddesses. Chalmecotuli, the sacrificer. So you have the sustainer and the sacrificer in your read right now. And I feel like those are the two parties that are going to help you. Yes, you're going to be able to go through life, but a lot of things are about to change. Things that you thought were once done and over with are about to be resurrected. Things that you thought were lost are about to come in. This is transmutation, okay? Now, in most cases, the sacrificer is a fearsome deity like her Egyptian counterpart, the scorpion goddess Serket, okay? Still, when a sacrifice has been made with a willing heart, the appearance of the Scarlet Macaw is almost a favorable omen. This is a yardstick upon which you can judge what this omen means to you. Did you give of yourself selfishly or had an ulterior motive? So it's going to go either way for you, all right? You might have made the sacrifice because you were willing to make it, or if you did it hesitantly, it's going to come out how it plays out with you. So it's time to revisit dreams. This is also about color therapy, know when to be quiet, and this is bringing in new love and friendships, okay? The parrot is also significant of a soulmate entering into your life. Now, everyone gets so excited when we talk about soulmates, but sometimes soulmates are here to teach us a lesson, so just be prepared. Now, akashically, you have setting your course, right? And when this card shows out, this is you like really sitting down. Maybe you're changing your career, you're changing your path, you're thinking of something different, but there's two people that you're going to have in your life that are going to support you through all of these transitions. So your numbers this time is 323, which I thought was really, really cool. So I took 323, came down to 53, and let's look at this. So 3 is symbolic of what? Change and good and exciting things. 2 is with partnerships and relationships, but you have the double 33. That means someone is trying to come into your life to be like a mentor. It's trying to help you change your ways, especially in communication, because 323 comes down to the number 8, communication and travel and moving forward. This is about a rebirth. You're rising from the ashes. You possibly have a new love on the horizon or a new career coming through for you, Gemini. Hey, Gemmy. So let's jump into some tarot. I'm going to be using the Babylonian Tarot, and I will be clarifying with the Light Seers deck if I can find it. Oh, there it is. And I'm cutting your beautiful cards, and we have the 5 of Arrows with the Emperor reverse. So for me, I could say, oh, there's some regrets in love. There's some regrets with possibly a fire sign or a boss who wants it their way and no other way, Gemini. So someone's really not trying to listen to you, or you're really not trying to listen to them. Either way it goes, we need to learn some new skills, my love bug. Because you're about to be reborn. You're about to rise from the ashes. You're like the secret weapon, all right? Let's give it a couple more shuffles. I think that's it. Yes. And I rolled a 6. So this is about pleasure, childhood memories. I'm going to even say start connecting more with your children if you can. Okay. 4 of Pentacles reverse, King of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. I might have to move the camera back. There we go. Move this over so we can get all the cards in. And I know a lot of people are like, why don't you ever read and, you know, face the camera? Because ain't nobody want to look at me. Y'all already speed through the intro. The 4 of Wands reversed is the overall energy. And as I'm looking at the bottom of the deck, so this is an underlying matter, and this could be going on for some, but not all. And what I have going on here is the need of over-control. Someone's over-controlling. There's a possible birthing of something, a new offer coming into you through Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, or this is you. You're trying to help someone. There's a mother and father situation that isn't going too well. And somebody who's wasting your time, possibly an earth sign or someone who's just taking too long to pull through with the assistance and you're or the assistance, like my friend said to me one day that someone told her. And you're done with it. You're finished, you're done, you're ready to move forward. So let's look at this read. Let's see what we got going on. We had the 4 of Pentacles in the past. This is like balls to the wall, you're done. You're like, really? I gave it all away and this is what you repay me with. Now, we have a king showing up right here, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, trying to explain to you what's going on in the present. The hidden influence is there's a great loss, there's the Tower, I'm telling you, and you don't like the way it ends. So, let's see, it might be that Emperor that we're dealing with. What does the 4 of Pentacles want them to know? Now, you have a double 4 in your read. Should this be upright? So for me, this is a safe and secure time so far, but there was a false start. You thought something was going to be going a certain way. It didn't go that way. It really bothers you that it didn't go that way. So let's see what this King of Pentacles saying is. Oh, yeah, there it is. I think it's a boss or somebody who's in charge, because now I have the Emperor reverse coming out. 2 of Swords. Should this be upright? No. So I feel like there's a financial matter at hand, okay? Possibly at work, or you're dealing with somebody who wants it their way or no other way. You might feel like you have no option but to cut your strings and call it a loss, right? Because that's what you're feeling. You're like, well, F it, you know, like, whatevs. But it's like you don't want to say whatevs, okay? You actually want to leave peacefully. So now we have a double 5 with 23 and then the 5 over there. This is about a big change that's coming in. Now, there's a loss. So we have to see what's going on with, because when the 5 of Cups is reversed, it just means like it is just not, it's not flowing and growing like you want it to, okay? Should this be upright? And should this be? You feel really attacked this month, Gemini. I'm sorry, I don't have a better read for you. Let me just think about these cards and start over. There's possibly a vacation that was going to be denied. You thought it was a vacation. You thought it was going to come through. It's not coming through. You're really annoyed. You feel attacked. And I want to say somebody who told you yes is like not wanting to tell you the truth that it's a no. All right? So with that, let's really look at this. Let's look at this Tower situation. The Tower is upright, so I feel like it's just out of your control. It's a big thing that's out of your control. And some of y'all might find yourselves moving, and be prepared that you're going to get a lot of information by the end of the month. Possibly with that new moon solar eclipse in Cancer coming through, you're going to be feeling that. So that 9 of arrows with the moon right there, sleepless nights, you're upset. I want to say you're freaking pissed, okay? Like you're angry, Gemini. I'm a Gemini rising. Lord help us this month. So this double 9 is this move, but you didn't want it to happen, or they didn't want it to happen. Unfortunately, there's an ending, right? So let's see what goes on here. All these cards flying out. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. I don't know how that came to my this be upright. Yeah. Okay, so I feel like the King of Pentacles was possibly giving you a hard time, okay? Unless that's you and this is your partner. There's like 4 4s in this read. So I'm going to say somebody is doing the damn dirty most, okay? I feel like you're going to feel attacked. You need to sit on your throne, or you should sit on your throne, protect your investments. Put, you know, whatever you put in, you need to get it back. All right, because whatever they did is not right. So the vibe that I'm getting here is there's a relationship. For some, this is a relationship. You might be thinking about divorce, going your separate ways, but there is a move. You're not really gonna like the way it ends. However, I feel like if you can maintain it, like the Queen of Pentacles, and you see how she has her money wrapped up, she's like, not today. All right, we're not doing this today. Like, I did my part, I gave my part, I expect my part back. Right? Like I put a pin on this. Did you put a pin on this? And the guidance for you in Gemini is to keep working on what you're working on. And I want to say, almost if this is like a project you're doing with someone, be careful, because they're going to try to take the credit for what you did. Or they're going to be behind your back talking about, I did all the work. Look at everything I did. But you have to take ownership for your part. And you can apply that information however you choose. With the four of Wands coming out reversed, I just kind of feel like there's a shaky foundation. For some of y'all, the King and the Queen, you guys would be just fine if you got rid of that Emperor reversed attitude or person. That energy is what's clogging up. Now, there could be peace in the situation, right? It's just realizing that it's a no, the trip isn't going to happen, the move is going to happen, and you need to take your part and move forward. And it's so interesting because right here looking at me is like no place like home. So I want to say for some of y'all, you might think the grass is greener on the other side, but it's not, my friend. It's not greener. It's time for you to take care of what's yours. Remember, there's a rebirth, okay? So for some, I'm talking about it as a breakup. And for others, it's a makeup. Okay, because, you know, this is a general read, but I almost feel like because the King and the Queen are showing up together and they're both upright, if you get rid of this energy over here that's either a boss making you work harder, causing issues at home, or if we could readjust with this and make peace with this, it could possibly change that Four of Wands reverse. So let me look at that Four of Wands for you real quick, Gemini. And I got come to the edge. Should it be upright? No. So fear is keeping you in places that you don't need to be. It's a 9. 36 comes down to a 9. It's a finale. This is you. This is in your make it or break it phase, my friend. You got to make a decision. Are you going to go for it or not? Because fear is keeping you in a place that is not working for you. Take your investments. Keep working on what you're working on. It will be okay. All right. And I know for some you're like, no, it's not. And you know, this isn't a personal reading. All right. How about that? If y'all only knew the messages and emails that I get sometimes that like really tear me up because I didn't tell them their exact situation. And I'm like, I don't even know you. So this is the energy I have for you, my beautiful Geminis. It's a little bit intense. So what I'm really feeling is whatever was that false start, someone's really pushing their agenda. You have to be like the King of Pentacles. If you're not in a partnership or a relationship, you have to be like a King of Pentacles. You might have a couple of sleepless nights. Keep working on what you're working on. You're going to come out on top. All right. So let's see what's happening for our beautiful single Geminis. Single Geminis, what's up? What's up, Buttercup? How you hanging? How you doing? What is the deal? Ace of Cups upright, Fool upright. So I feel, Gemini, okay, you about to get an offer in love. Someone's trying to come to the front door, knock. I hear you knocking, but can they come in? I don't know, Gemini. You have to let me know. Leave it in the comments. However, I'm going to say your dreams are going to be really important for you this month because of the holly on her head and then with the amethyst showing up. However, someone's bringing you a cup of love. They want to talk to you. They want to hit it off with you. They want to ask you out for a cappuccino, okay? Even if you can't go out, it can be virtual. Hey. So let's get a little bit more guidance from my singles because I know how y'all be. I know how my singles be. Let's see. You are really thinking you need a vacation, all right? La Palma. So with this, I'm going to say, y'all know that the Zoom background that has like the beach? You need to put that beach background on, sip your pina colada, and go on your first date online. However, but someone is trying to get it on with you, okay? They're trying to have a good time. And I feel like sunny weather, good times, it's a light feeling like you're going to get to know this person and start liking them, all right? It's going to move slow. Now, for my couples, couples, y'all have somebody in the mix, whether they're trying to help or what, but I just feel like they're just someone in the mix. And it's somebody who's kind of jealous about what y'all have going on because of the Three of Wands, and they're just kind of watching. And Gemini, don't entertain it, okay? Run for the hills. Don't entertain this stuff. It's not for you, okay? So let's get some guidance for the couples. What's up from a boot up? This is Kali. Endings create space for rebirth. Oh, and look what's looking at me, the cow. So I'm telling you, there is somebody who's going to birth a new job, a new relationship, a rebirth of a relationship that you thought that was going to totally collapse. It's about to be revived, all right? So even though it's kind of like a scary read, I want to say ride the wave because with two eclipses, lots of information is going to come out. And when I mention third party, I don't mean your partner is cheating. What I mean is there's too many people trying to control the situation. So you could even possibly have your mother living with you or your cousin staying with you, and it's just too many people in the mix, all right? You need to go and tend to your relationship, all right? Now, let's look at what your Sacred Sites card is so we can talk about these eclipses. So this is about unification, and you might be thinking about relationships a lot. Now, at the bottom of this card, it talks about the Ankh again. So I do feel like the Ankh has something for you. You need to kind of research that, let that resonate with you. Maybe even meditate on what it's trying to tell you about life. There's a rebirthing that's going to be happening to you. But how much of your past have you cut off? Are you separating yourself from others, and why? And that might be resurfacing with these eclipses. Maybe you're just upset with the deception in your life. Do you wish for a relationship built on truth rather than on vague promises and fabrications? For you to stop taking everything at face value, become aware of what's happening around you. You don't need to accept blindly all that you're told. Look at the underlying reasons for motives, words, and gestures. Don't just listen to what the person is saying. Listen to their tone. Look at their body language and pay attention to what you feel in your solar plexus, in your gut. At the top of this card, you see the beautiful goddess Isis and her consort Osiris. So this is telling you, they invite you to recognize your strengths as well as your challenges to uncover your divine feminine and divine masculine aspects. Acknowledging your shadow self as well as your bright, shiny side will bring about the balance you need in order to feel whole. Okay, so I kind of feel like, Gemini, you're like looking for that true blue partner, and in that it's about recognizing where you're strong and where you can work a little bit more. Okay, your random message from the butterfly deck is a new career. So I'm telling you, you might have an issue at work, but by the end of the month, boo baby, you got something new. Now, your crystal is Moonstone, and this is a female archetype tied to Cancer. So it's a deeply nurturing spiritual stone. It's used for calming your emotions and soothing traumas. It also helps you understand emotional traumas. Works with the reproductive cycles. This is a very good crystal even for remembering your dreams or doing any kind of dream work. It helps with pregnancy and childbirth. And it also helps with the aging process. Hey, this crystal indicates it's time to recognize your female powers in your life. Are you honoring them? Are you being true to yourself? Now, your random message, and I call it random because it's just like I wanted to see like what your ancestors or your guides were really trying to get to know you. I get to tell you, and I saw knowing, and I said know you. And it's stone people. So stone people are the record keepers of the planet. And they connect with they connect with you through teaching you about buried memories. Slow your mind to connect to this energy. All right? Be clear about your intentions. Investigate thoroughly before going forward. Some information you require will be presented unexpectedly. I'm telling you, be prepared. Meditate at a sacred stone circle. There's something about stones and crystals and being in a place that's sacred to receive the information that your guides are trying to give you. Now, when it comes to your health, you have the beautiful eight of coins. I think that's how they call it. No, 8 of pentacles. And this is from the Egyptian tarot. And what you see is the sacred tree. It's the palm. So you're getting the palm twice. You notice that, right? And the palm, let's see what the palm is about. It's a symbolical support of palaces and temples. It's a symbol of victory and ascension and regeneration. I really feel like you're coming up out of a bad funk, Gemini. Now, as far as your health, this is Sun and Virgo. Check your diet, issues with the small intestines, liver and pancreas, digestive issues like diarrhea, constipation, IBS. The herb tied to this is ginger. It's a stimulant, it's a diuretic, it helps with motion sickness, cramps, and colds, okay? You can even just cut the ginger, put it on your feet, put it on your chest, and it'll start with taking out some of the infection, okay? It's really good for that. Now, not like it's like a medical thing, but you can use that. It's a home remedy, okay? Now, ginger and magic will speed up anything you're doing, okay? You add a little bit of ginger powder, it's about to make it go fast. But this protects you from evil. It also heats up those love and sex spells. And if you plant the root, it'll attract money. And if you sprinkle ginger root in your wallet, bada bing, baby, you can get some money, money, money. Money. So with that coming out, with the 8 of Pentacles ending your read, I do feel like there's some new skills that you will be learning if you're moving forward in a new career. Some of y'all are thinking about moving to a much sunnier place, and if you were, the palm trees are therefore your confirmation that it's time to go to a sunnier place. With that being said, guys, if you're interested in a read, hit me up at arianaluciano@gmail.com or on the gram at Ariana Luciano. Be blessed, fam.